So today what we're going to do is we're going to build a St. Patrick's Day pub. I know there's been a lot going on the channel today, so welcome in and happy Monday. This will be in lieu of not having a stream this evening. We're going to build this St. Patrick's Day pub. So what we're going to do is we're going to start from the storage and we're going to pick a wall. I already have a wall in mind, so we're going to use this one. And then we're going to use this, one of these darker floors. So let's look at it. I think we're going to use this one. Let's go back to the floor. Okay. So I think this is what we're going to use for this. And we're going to start off by getting the den desks out. And that's what we're going to use for the bar part. So let's get them out. And we've got our elegant chairs. And we're going to use these to go up to the bar. So let's get this started. I hope you all have had a really good St. Patrick's Day so far. We're going to use one. Let's try that at first and see if that works. We're going to do it in the basement. Let's move this one over. This is going to be the bar part of it. Let's move it over a little bit like this. We want to give ourselves enough space. And then give ourselves enough space to make this work out. Because I want to put stuff behind the bar. So I want it to look, I want it to be spacious behind the bar. Maybe we start with the stuff behind the wall first and then place the den desk. Let's do that first. So really what I want to do is I want to get out my brick pillars. So let's go here. Let's do this first. That way we can kind of get this going and then we don't have to worry about the stuff. Let's put it, if it'll let us. There we go, that's good. Now, I thought what might be good to do here would to be the tension pole racks. And we could use those to go kind of in between these pillars. And it would look like, we'll try it and see what it looks like. We'll see if we like it. Happy St. Patrick's Day to those who celebrate. We usually do. Maybe one over here. I don't think that's going to work. Let's try a partition. And I have some in the right color. Let's try that. And let's try a bigger one. And then we can use the bigger one and maybe that'll work a little bit better. I got one of these. And then maybe we could put a smaller one beside it. Let's try that. Sorry. Just when you're building, you gotta, when we did the adoption, so you gotta kind of get in a rhythm and see what's gonna work. Because I want that other pillar, well, okay, just a small one. Got the wrong one there. Because these you can, the partitions you can put things on, so that it might work. Here's the small one. Let's move it. Yeah, this will work. And then let's sneak the pillar in beside it. Yeah, I think this will work. And then we could put everything down, maybe. I don't know. Let's try to move it in and see how it looks. Looks a little bit weird, doesn't it? It's not gonna let it. Okay. Let's think about this. This back against this wall. This pillar here. Let's just move it around a little bit. Let's move this around. And then let's move this. Yeah, that works. Okay, now we got it. Okay. Well, I was thinking that we could just put stuff on this, like use it as a shelf. Sorry it took me a minute. All right. So let's just put in the stuff against the wall first. And then we'll put the bar in, the chairs in, stuff like that. So let's just start with this first. Okay, we finally got it. All right. So now, let's think about this and what we want on these shelves. We can put... Let me think about this. Let's put some stuff on there that would be pub-like. If we can... Maybe they got their phone back there. Let's try it. That's pretty good. We can use a little plant, maybe. Let's see. Let's go here. The phone is good touch, I think. We could put the music box, or we could put the record player. We could put a plant of some type on there. Let's see what this looks like. It's not bad. Okay, now over here, let's create something else. So what if we took the partitions? We're just gonna play around with it, see what we can get. We can use these like shelves, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see what this looks like. But we gotta give ourselves a little bit of room. Alright. Let's put the partition down. We're gonna move it around and see how we want this. So we can move kind of in the middle here maybe, and then let's go to the wall mounted. I know that we're gonna want one of these. So kind of want it a little bit up higher. This is probably gonna be a hard wall to work with, but we're gonna use it, so we're not gonna change it like we did for the adoption agency. We're gonna do that. And let's see what else we got. Gotta think pub-like. I could put this, I don't know. This was the 1920s. I don't know if they'd have... Let's not do that, because I don't know if they'd have anything like that. Let's... maybe that, this, a clock on the wall. That would probably work. Okay. That's not bad. So wall mounted. Let's think about it. This might work. And it kind of matches the colors we got. Let's try it. Not bad. Not bad. It ain't bad. It's a little high though. And the other ones aren't that high. Let's see what we got. Let's try. Let's see what we got. No TVs for sure. So we can't do that in here. We're saving that for later. It's gonna get put somewhere. Let's see. This maybe for the bar. Like that. That's okay, I think. Now let's put some other stuff on this shelf. So I was kind of thinking we could do okay, there has to be, I'm gonna put the cupboard here. So I'm gonna put it here. Let's get it back. And that might mean that we take this off and we use another one of these. Just so it's kind of, maybe we could use like kind of together. That's better. I like that better. So cupboard there. And then we could also do now this pub will stay until Shadyville is over. So the basement of my house will be done. You can use this too. We're going to actually use this in this corner. And on this, we're going to do this. So this will stay. So this will be part of Shadyville. This will be the downstairs done to part of my build in my house. I'm going to put it there. And then we're also going to put, I've given this some thought. I really tried to be prepared. I tried. I did give it some thought though, and I did think about it because I thought I need to really think about this because I don't, you know, want it, I want to be able to build it without, you know, being unsure of where I want to go with it. And I also want to do this. So I got to save myself some space. And a minute, I want to see what I can get to kind of fill that space. And I'm kind of thinking, let's go back. I think what I want to do, to be totally honest with you, let me find it. I think I want to use the tension pole rack. Like, they didn't work on the other side, but they might work here. Now, if we did that though, we would have to take these down. We can always put these in another area. Yeah, I like this. Then on these, I've got another one. Yeah, I like that. Let's try it. Then on these, we could put other things. And we could scoot that other one over. I think this works. And then we'll try to put the iron shelves in the middle. So let's see how we feel about it. So, one there. Yeah. Yeah, I like this. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this down here, but I'm going to put it back. And I like these two, but I don't know if it quite fits in here. So I'm going to put that back, but I'm going to put it up higher. And on these tension pole racks, like that. Not bad. So then I'm going to scoot this over. And there's going to be something on this shelf. And then we can always do... Now, if this gets to be too much, we'll decide in a minute. But we're just playing with it right now to see what we can get in it. So let's just try and see what happens. You never know till you try. Is that too big? Nope, that works. We can do that there. This is going to actually scoot over. So let's scoot it. We got to scoot it over towards here. Okay, well, more over this way. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, so what we could actually do is we could put a bunch of stuff on these shelves now. Let's go back to the floor. No, back to the floor. All right, we're fine. So now let's get back into our storage and let's look and see what we can put on here. So it's a pub. So let's do stuff that would make a little bit of sense. So we could do the coffee. We could do the sugar. And we can put it up here. This is why I like these, because then when you put the bar in, it's going to make a little more sense. Actually, let's do this instead. Let's put the stovetop coffee pot, or the coffee, let's do a grinder, and let's do one of these. Okay, and then over here, let's do coffee, sugar. Perfect. And then on these shelves, let's pick out a bottle that we think would work. And let's do the bottles kind of behind the counter, like they're being served. All right, maybe I'm getting onto something here. So let's do that. All right, now over here in this corner, and the reason I'm doing this is because once I put the bar and the chairs in, I've got to actually get tables and a piano in here, and we've got to do our lights on the ceiling. So if we didn't put the racks there, which I kind of like this a little bit better, let's see if we can scoot this over, because we're going to need to scoot it over. So let's scoot this over. Well, maybe. Yeah, like that. Now with a piano, let's check it. Okay, so we want to go back here. Maybe a piano would go there. We can try it. So let's try. We're going to put the bar in next. I just wanted to build everything behind it because I thought would be a little bit easier, and it really was. Now we're going to do the inside together today, but we're going to do the outside on stream. So I kind of like this one in here. And we can kind of put it here. I think that works. Maybe. So let's put the bar in. Let's put the bar in and make our final decision on this. And see where we get. So let's get our den desks back out. I'm not quite sure how many. Let's start with like all four of them, and then we can make our decision. Because we still got to get tables in here too. So now that we got everything in behind it, we can kind of scoot it maybe. We don't want it to look like it's right up on that though. So there's one. Oops. 2. There's the third one. Now this is where I was kind of hesitant. That's why I wanted to do the back first. Because this has got a gap, and I just don't think I have room for any more. Let's see if we move it down, what happens. It's kind of blocking that, but I guess that's okay. That looks pretty darn not too bad. I don't think I have room for another one. Okay, let me think about this. Can we move the piano over just a smidge? We can, yeah. Maybe we could move this and just make this the end of the bar somehow, like, if it'll let me. That kind of looks funky, doesn't it? Okay, let's think about what can we make the end of the bar here. Could we do another pillar? That might actually work. Like, this is the end of the bar. Like, that's the end, and that separates that from that. It's not bad. Maybe. How about if we did this? How about if we did a partition wall? Wait, that would have worked. I just wanted to turn it. Let's turn it. Can we turn it? Let's turn it like this. Can we do it like... No. No, we can't. Okay, then we don't want to do that. The end of the bar. How about if we put one of these down here? Hang on, I got an idea. How about if we did the end of the bar like this? Let's try it. Because we got to have... I don't want the gap there. I guess in the scheme of things, it's not real bad. But I really would prefer to not have the gap. How about if we just did this and turned it like that? No, I don't like that either. Bear with me. I just don't want it to be the end of the bar. You know what I mean? How about if we use something like this at the end of the bar? Would it fit? I want it to fit like this, though. It would, but I don't think this will move down any further. Huh. Now the question is, will we rather take this out and have this at the end of the bar? Let's try it. I kind of like that at the end of the bar. And then that takes care of the gap and we don't have to worry about it. Like, yeah, I think I like that a little bit better. Okay, so let's try that. Okay, so the next step is going to be these elegant chairs, which, now I'll be honest, I was going to get some of these changed at Harv's, but I didn't get a chance. So we're going to use them kind of like they are, and then we're going to see how we feel about it. Now this is fun. And I did get my inspiration from Pinterest, and I will kind of link the picture. I'm not doing exactly like they... I don't like these white ones. I'm not doing it exactly like they did, but I'm doing it similar. I wonder if I could just use the antique chairs, because I have like 4 of those, and they're the same. I wonder what those would look like, but I was going to use those for the table. But if we use the different ones, I'm wondering if it would matter. Let's try the darker ones here. And then we could try maybe the elegant ones on the end. Let's see if it looks a little more better. Looks a little better. There's that. I do like that. I like that a lot. And then it sort of matches. I didn't realize I would need this many chairs, I guess. Yeah, I kind of like that. Now we got to get one to 2 tables in here. So let's see what we can do. I don't like the white. Definitely don't like the white. Maybe we could do these. These kind of sort of match. And it don't have to be the same chairs. We can do these here at the end. But everything's brown, so if we try to do the black, that's going to look a little funky. Unless we move these down here. And eventually someday if we decide we want to change it, we can change it. But for now, just to get it in here, that's really black. How about these? See, those coordinate a little better. Those are a little bit better, huh? Those are better. I mean, it's a different color, but they're a little bit better. How about if we just try the elegant chairs at the tables? Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. That's all right. So let's put 2 more of these out. And we could alternate the chairs. Let's pick this up. Let's just move this. And we will put that den desk back. Okay, let's try that instead. If it doesn't work out, we'll build it together today for St. Patrick's Day. If I have to, I can always come back later and like change the chairs around if we think we need to. Okay, so let's do this. Let's alternate. 2 dark, 2 light. And we'll see how we feel about it. Maybe. I keep making mistakes today. Quit picking up stuff and I think that looks nice. I don't think that's bad at all. Okay, so now what we're going to do is this. We're going to see if these tables will fit. Now this will be the deciding factor about what we do about chairs. So we can use the small covered round tables or we can use the antique table. So I think I'm going to try out both just to see how I feel. So here's the small round table. We can use these or we can use the antique table. And I think I like the antique table just a little bit better. So let's go get it. I like the lighter one. And we're probably going to have more chairs. Oh. Probably going to have a few more chairs. Let me see what I got. I got the black ones. And I have black tables. I could do... And that's not too bad, the black in here. Okay. But I think we're going to have to move these den desks forward in order for this to fit. And hope that it doesn't look too close together. Which I don't think it does. I think we'll be okay. Let's move these all forward. I think we're good. And then in the middle, but that's all full. Let's see. Maybe in the corners, that might work better. Like this one in this corner. All right, let's put the chairs down and see what we think. These tables are going to get candles. So maybe we could put, okay, let's pick it up. Let's put the chair and then the table. And then yeah, this actually does work. And then we can move the piano over. Okay, now we're getting somewhere, but not like that. We don't want to, like more in the middle. Yeah, I like this. I think this works. And then we could actually, okay, I like the black. Now we're getting somewhere. I didn't realize that I guess I should have. I was getting everything ready, and I was like, well, I'll be okay. I've got enough. But I guess I should have realized that it would take more of those chairs. We did one small little table. So that might be all we have room for. Let's try the candle on the table and see how we feel about it. Let's do this one. Oh, yeah. That's kind of nice, huh? I mean, this is not bad. um, okay, let's see if we can find the other instruments. I was going to put more instruments in here. I'm trying to think how we might fit another table. You know, like people might want to sit at a table and not at the bar. I'm not quite sure how we would do that unless we could sneak one in the back here. Like this. But that's not going to go any further. Let me work this out here. I mean, if worse come to worse, we could do it like this. And we could kind of have two tables. Let's try it. It might be too close to the bar though if we did that way. This fits, but it's a balancing act. Or we could put this. Does it fit? It's not gonna fit over there, is it? This table would fit here in this corner, but I'm not real sure about the piano. Kind of wanted the piano, to be honest. I say we just do the one little table. There's a big bar spot here. Okay, so let's just do it like that. Now, let's get another instrument. I think that'll work just fine. Because I think any more is just... Let's see if we can find another instrument. Because oh, there they are. There they are. Saxophone. Perfect. Alright, now let's put stuff on these. So let's do this. Let's go to miscellaneous and get our food or our drinks. So we're gonna get this, and we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna leave it like this. And if we want to make adjustments to it as we go along in the house building process, we can. But I think just getting this started, it's pretty darn good. We could use a table lamp here at the end. Let's try it. We can move this down. There we go. That's kind of bar-like. They do this. Oh no, wait. Instead of this, we could use this. Trust me, they do this. That's cute. I like that a lot better. I like that better. Okay, so let's do that. And then we can do another drink on the bar. Perfect. And let's see if I've got the right stuff. Brewster's photo. I'm telling you, I think it should be a thing. Like, instead of bottles, we could put... I'm not too bad at this kind of stuff. I enjoy it. Sometimes it just takes me a minute to kind of get it started. Once I do, though, it's not bad. Actually, let's put it's Prohibition in the 1920s. I wish the outside would come this easy. But maybe it will as we go along here. Hang on, I want to find it again. Give me a sec. I'm going to put a podcast there. It is Shadyville for a reason. And then we could, if it'll fit, like we could put drinks there. And then we could put, let's see, let me see if I can find it again. We could put the briefcase on one of these. Like, you know, that'll work. And then we could actually put these bottles on. I mean, it is supposed to be pub-like, so we could put more bottles here. And then we could put, let's see what we got. We could put a mug on here. That would work. I know I've got him. We can put a mug. We can put a creamer set. We could actually just move this down here and use one of these mugs if I can find it. Like that. And trying to see what else I could put on here that would make sense in a pub. Maybe Marlo's up to his shady business in here. That's perfect. That is not bad at all. Okay, now let's put some more stuff on the walls. And so let's see what we can do. So let's see what we got. I just in the 1920s do not think they would have had a television set as the only thing. We could try this. Like we could do that over the piano. Not bad. And then we can move it down a little more if we wanted to, as long as you can see it. I think that's good. Now let's try again. So let's actually do these. And I found them and I don't see them again. Let me see if I can find them. One of these. Okay, let's move it over a little bit. It works, but let's move it over this way a little bit. Let's put something in the middle of that. Maybe we could put the clock back now. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah. Now let's go over here and let's see what we got. We could do this one by the door. And then we could do we got a light switch, don't we? Perfect. Light switch by the door. Let's turn it. Now over here, we could go back and put these iron shelves up. Because I do like them. I just didn't. I put so much stuff around the bar. Wasn't sure if they worked. Maybe just one though. And maybe put it more into the middle. Yeah, that works. Maybe we put another, or maybe we put framed poster. Let's try it. Let's move it here. Maybe a little higher up. Not bad, guys. Not bad at all. Now, we're going to do the lighting. So we're going to start with the ceiling. And what we're going to do here is I've already chosen stuff. So it shouldn't be hard to do. So here's one. And we're going to put these over the bars. Oh, wow. Here. But we want to make sure they're different because we don't want the same ones next to the same ones if we can prevent it. Here. Maybe if I can get it to go right. And then here. And then here. Hang on, I gotta see if I got it even. Let's try again. I think this one needs to be moved down a little bit. Now let's try it. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, and then what we're going to do is this. We're going to come back in with more lighting. And we're going to hang one here above this table like this. And we're going to take this one. Now, I can't decide. I like this, so we can hang this over the piano if we want. Oh, wow. This isn't bad at all. Oh, we gotta use a rug. Okay, we will. Wow. This isn't bad at all. Okay, let's see. We should have put the rug down already, but we'll try it. Let's see what we got. I like the lace one for sure. And I think we could do that one under the piano. I do like that. I should have put one down already, so I don't know what we're going to do here. But I think that one under there. And then let's put one, or maybe we'll put it under the table. Does that look kind of, yeah, I don't think it's going to work there. I wonder if we can get one of these bigger ones to work. So we could do it like this. I can just put it under the bar. Let's try that. I have two of these if it works. So, oh, that's okay. I'm liking that. I wonder if we could just move this down. And you could probably get another little rug under the piano, maybe. I don't know. Let's try it. No space. We can't put it. We can't put it here. Okay, let's try it. No, it's not gonna let us. Can we kind of? We could just put it in the middle. I think that works. We have to remember some of these builds because I think I've been doing much better on my inside builds. I do like this for this, but I don't think it's going to let us have another one for the table because of that. But I think we're good. So here it is. This is the pub downstairs in Shadyville. I wish that we could have figured out how to get another table in here. But I think, you know, for all intents and purposes, I think it's the way I built the bar into it. But that's okay. I'm really satisfied with this. And then, of course, you know, it's got a nod to Shadyville because of the briefcase, the money, and all that. I don't think this turned out half bad, to be honest. I'm really pleased with it. Only, like I said, the only thing is I wish we could have got another table. But other than that, I think this turned out pretty darn good. I did get the inspiration part of it from a picture off Pinterest, but once I got started, I kind of just did it in my own way. Mine is a little different than theirs, but I did get the inspiration from there. I'm not sure, but I'll look it up and I'll try to give this person credit in this video. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you Wednesday night for the Hump Day double feature. I hope we will anyway, if you can make it. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It helps me, it helps the channel continue to grow. And if you're interested now, there'll be a link in this video, and there will be for memberships. Memberships are now live if you wish to purchase one to help support me or the channel. I'd appreciate it, but memberships are absolutely not needed to support the channel. Any way you choose to support me, I do appreciate. And with that, I'm going to tell you to have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Take care. I hope you enjoyed it, and happy St. Patrick's Day. Bye-bye.